Okay, it's wanted to go live at 4:30, but it's like 3 hours later probably. I got the issue from the same guy who I got the previous issue from. Some guy in Florida that's. He said he bought them off some guy in New York or New Jersey. So like this issue, this is kind of. I just looked through it and I didn't do any literary interviews. I don't think there's not much literature in here at all. It's like but I remember seeing a lot of this CD here, this the celebrity soundtrack. So there's like a big ad for that. We got this big American Spirit ad. So we're still getting the ads. There's this big article by Talbot saying Robbie Bush. So Robbie Bush kind of became. This is I kind of consider this the Robbie Bush era. So yeah, I was like looking. I guess maybe if you go to John Waters, I think that's where my Momus interview is. But it's pretty funny. Okay, uh, so it's Edinger. I'm no longer the managing editor. I just go, yeah, just put me as a senior editor because I'm like the oldest living person that's connected to them. And Paul Millman is web marketing, although I don't think Paul Millman did much of anything. Robin Geddes, that kind of rings the bell. Brian Benz. Yeah, Robbie Bush looks like he did, like by this time Meredith Oaks is gone, and there's a lot of names like Robbie Bush did an interview with Royal Trucks. Not only did he do Royal Trucks, he did Talbot Singh, and he did like a whole fashion thing and stuff. So like Susan Kirschbaum's gone too. So like a lot of the original people. There's like an Elliot Sharp thing by Eight Sing. I don't know who did this, but so you kind of see me kind of pivoting to music because like I'm not really I have a review of Hoover Phonic here. I have a review. I kind of yeah. Where'd the other one go? There's a Tea Party. Look at bad editing here. Oh, here's more CD reviews. The 3 pages later, they do a big skip. So I did a review of Saint Etienne, Good Humor, and then Mazotec Mezzanine. Look at this is like stupid. This guy. Oh yeah, this guy's Victor. His thing was like kind of like doing this text that flies off the page. I think it was really whoever did. He had like the wrong specs or something. I don't know because I don't think I don't think you're supposed to have like. And he totally redesigned the thing. This is like the Victor. I used to see this guy around. He became the designer like in the last year. But the very last issue was done by some friend of Brian Benz, some guy he was like his roommate or something. And he had like the whole spec. Yeah, Victor Kanovich, like in the last year. So this is 92. So I figured out this is maybe like June of 98. So I did like a lot of music reviews because that by summer '98 I was just kind of burned out on doing and I let Linda Wolf of BB Gun Magazine did a interview with Lydia Lunch, and I had to cut. It was just too much. It was too much like an insider thing. So I cut out some parts where we did a thing about Sandra Hicks in here by Nelson Taylor. Oh, that's great. So I let some of the other people do stuff, and then did I do a book review here? No, Frank Darmstadt. That kind of rings a bell. I did no book reviews, so that's kind of odd. But I did all music reviews, and then Dr. Schlong is back. So David Strauss is back, and then there's like Hedwig. Robert Annecy has a thing. I gotta read some of this. A lot more ads. And then the big fashion. What's the final piece? Oh, that is the final piece. So this is kind of a weird issue because I did a thing about Hair to Stay. This magazine called Hair to Stay, and in here that was like my big feature. Yeah, right here. I got a 1 page a thing about this magazine Hair to Stay, which is about a magazine with hairy women and stuff. So this one, I mean, I'm not really. I mean, by the time we were doing this, I was like trying to get another job with another magazine. Um, I worked at Cafe Beyond for a while. I worked at See Here during the summer of '98. So that's where I found out about Here to Stay. And I just thought that was like a funny magazine. And I was just kind of burned down and just interviewing the same old writers. I mean, and then I think by '98 I was ready for iUniverse, and I think they would pay like $600. I did a couple articles for iUniverse, and they paid like $600 per article. So that was like a lot more than I was getting paid at Cups. And then I was working at See Here and Cafe Beyond in '98. I think I was like trying to get a job at the Strand bookstore, and in New York. I mean, I was like in early 30s. I was just kind of like especially when I'm doing like one featured article, I just felt like I don't feel really connected to that issue. I was never in the office anymore because I think by later '98, even maybe '99, if Christian had like we got moved down to the basement, and then he definitely by '99 he had moved it to his house and stuff, and he was like the only one left at a certain point. Okay, so that's a review of that issue. What was that, 92? June. Yeah, I'm kind of confused with all the numbers here. So this is 92. This is like latest issue. I have yet another issue because like these are. Let's see if I can go down to the well here. I have this one, which is the 93. Oh, and this is like the next one. So the cover, I like the cover a little bit better. It's all ripped up. And Bob Annecy. No, no, Bart Plantegna did that. Okay. But it seemed like, I think, okay. It looks like we're going to see the same thing. Okay, so this is the next month. And suite. Yeah, so are we in a different suite? Yeah, so if you look at that one, it says, but look, if you go back to maybe this one, let's see what does this say where we are. Orchard Street, 4th floor. Okay, so yes, it's already saying we're in the basement, whatever that number says there. What is that? So 4th floor. That makes sense. Okay, so then by this time in '98, our address is Suite 5D. No, he's already moved to his house by this time. Wait a minute. Is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of sad because I there was a chat. Oh, they have a John Hall in here who did that. Oh no, that's Christian Dill. Like it's like a 4-page interview too. And then Meredith Oaks is in here. Oh yeah, Go Poetry, Pseudo. We used to do stuff with Galinsky at Pseudo, and back at this time. So that was kind of fun. I still have some of the tapes. Oh no, here's my Momus one. Okay, so I do have my Momus one. So here's my Momus article. I gotta make a picture of it because I thought this was a lot earlier. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'm still in the music. So I'm reviewing Black Box Recorder, Oasis, the master plan. So it would just when I see those reviews, it just reminds me of working at sea here and hanging out in St. Mark's and eating Paul's Burgers and going to B&H Deli. Let's see. Oh yeah, and a review Placebo here. So yeah, that was kind of like what I was listening to because and Square Pusher too. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. That's really funny. And then there's an interview with the dictators in here, so that's great. That's somebody did that. It was this Jonathan Ames, Frank Darmstadt. Like yeah. I mean, I just kind of like let other people do the literary stuff. And then Jonathan Ames actually has like a story in here too. Oh, and Frank Darmstadt, whoever the fuck that is, reviewed Glamorama by Brett Easton Ellis. Yeah, the choices are well. I had I might still have it. I had a galley of Glamorama. Let's see what else we got. Okay, then they have this is the cover interview. It's in the back here, and then lamb chop, and then almost like a nude picture here, and piece art by Robbie Bush. So yeah, did Robbie Bush do the interview with Fine Young Criminal? Let's see. Yeah, and Dick Fitter. Yeah, so Robbie Bush became kind of like the main. It became like more of a music magazine, and Frank Darmstadt. I just don't even remember the name. I didn't know he was doing stuff, but I was kind of, but by that point I was just kind of like checked out, just like go ahead, you want to interview these guys? Go ahead. So okay, so yeah. Any questions out there? Anybody have any questions? I'm doing this live. It's 7:35. So yeah, I got one more issue coming this week. An earlier issue. That's 98. So it's one from 97. So and it's one that I have a lot more articles in. Because yeah, like I had Hair to Stay. I didn't know Momus was in that one. Because I've had a long time. Because I thought, but I did do something for the John Waters one. Like I interviewed somebody like Arturo Lucy or somebody. Okay, so if you have any questions, just put them in the replies and I'll answer them, and I'll be on here talking about. But yeah, like let's see. Okay, well, am I able to reach this? Let's see. Yeah, I forget when I was doing all those books. I put this up in the wall, but I also got this book recently, the Nikki St. Phil. It's pretty. It's kind of like a graphic novel about her life and stuff. This came out about 5 or 6 years ago, and I never even realized it existed, and I found it, and that's pretty interesting. Okay, take care, everybody.